Hello, hello, hello. It's Nikki Manting on, oh my gosh, this is the third Sunday night in August. Summer's fleeting by, but we still have another month at least. We got two sets tonight. The first one will be up as soon as I stop blabbing, and the second one is Ramen on Sundays. So we're going to welcome up the Upside Down players.
Hey, so welcome to our show tonight. Tonight, we're going to be performing a form for you called the Weird Ass. It's not quite what it sounds like. It's actually a form invented by Stephanie Ware and Bob Dassey. And what it is we're going to tell a story in the form of two characters telling a story. And that is going to go ahead and inform some additional scenes. And then at some point, we're going to have additional characters tell a different story. They'll inform some scenes. So now, without any further ado, we're going to bring you the Weird Ass. And our prompt for tonight is going to be cruise. C-R-U-I-S-E.
Oh, what isn't it? It was lovely, wasn't it? It was so beautiful when we went on the cruise, all right? Oh, it was.
Oh, it was lovely in the cruise. I loved it. I loved it. Except
loved
I
it.
was. Do you remember? Do you remember the color of the water? It was green.
Oh, it was a
it
lovely.
blue?
Well, it was a little bit of both, I think. But do you remember when we went down sailing on the gondolas and it was so fine just going down there and they were singing, weren't they? Fickety-toola,
Oh,
fickety-toola,
Solomio! Oh,
Right.
Solomio! That's
Oh,
what they were
wasn't
known
it
there. Yeah.
right? Oh, it was
And then I
grand.
got seasick.
What?
Remember, I got seasick in the gondola.
Oh, you got so seasick. You were thrown up, weren't you? Right
Seasick in
and
the
left.
gondola.
What?
Yeah, it was a time to remember.
It
Because
was.
it was we'd had the spaghetti the night before,
Oh, yes. I think it was the meatballs, I don't think they
Yeah,
were so grand.
I remember the meatballs.
I do
But I
too.
remember the gondola. And the
Oh,
cruise.
What?
The cruise.
The cruise. Oh,
Cruise
yes.
on the gondola.
Right with the cruise with the gun. Right. And we were sleeping up there, right in the little porch, just right up there. Oh, are you jumping up and down now? Did you get
Well,
the
I'm just feeling the gondola, Remember we were on the gondola,
right.
feeling the
Right.
gondola.
Oh, it stays with you, doesn't it?
Feeling
Then you just get
Yeah, I was feeling
just
that
keep
gondola.
rocking. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
No matter how far you go in the past, but wasn't it
I
grand?
remember the time though that you kind of tried to beat the guy up because you wanted to be on the oars. Remember that?
Oh, I did. Me and
There
the
was a
oars were
wrestling
real
match.
right. Oh, me and the oars were so great, and he was singing that song, and I just had to sing with him. Right, and so I slapped him around a little bit,
I know, it's too bad you knocked him over though, over the ocean, in the lagoon. In the lagoon.
I know.
It was the goon of the lagoon. Yeah.
It was the lagoon. Oh God, it
Goon
was
of the lagoon.
the lagoon. Went. Oh, but
Goon
I.
of the lagoon. Up and down.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
yes, you see, this is what happens when you're telling a story about the lagoon. He went in, and the little fishes got him. I think they were mackerel.
You're nibbling on his. That was some cruise. I remember the
cruise.
cruise.
Oh,
Yeah, it was some cruise. Yeah, it was pretty.
And I learned from it. Tickly donda, tickly donda, tickly donda, tickly donda. Remember the song? I learned the song. Tickly donda, hickory donda, hickory dickly dot. Okay, maybe I didn't get all the words right, but it was still grand. Okay, let's go.
Is that the same cruise we were on? I think it was a lagoon cruise, right?
Right. Let's go have a little bit of the sherry, He left a little bit under the port.
Well, I'd hate to go spend another moment without the sherry.
I know. Let's go get it.
Let's cruise on into the parlor, shall we?
Okay, let's go.
Miss, I don't think I've ever seen anyone get seasick on a car driver's exam before.
I'm a little nervous. And did have a burrito before. That's usually calms me down.
Oh gosh, well, gives a new meaning to parallel parking, I guess. Can you put it in gear and maybe we should go to a car wash?
That's oh, oh, oh.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm just sorry. I'm a little jerky here, and it's getting it's.
sometimes they say people get seasick because they can't see the horizon. Maybe you should roll down your window, stare out at that hillside, okay?
Should I stop the car or?
Yeah, please stop the car first. Stop the car first. Thank you. Oh my God. Whew. Wow. You had hot sauce with that burrito, huh?
Usually it doesn't affect me that way. I just I just I just I just do you have any water? Yeah, something.
Pull over up here. I think there's a drinking fountain on the sidewalk right there.
Okay.
Back out, John. So, Miss, I've never seen anyone get sick while writing their college exam testing. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen that when someone's been writing their SATs.
This is very nerve-wracking. If I don't get into college, I'm gonna if I just,
Yeah,
my whole family will. What's been saving up?
yeah. But
Can I?
this needs to get cleaned up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need another application. Could you?
Here's another application.
Thank you. Oh. You're asking for my SATs.
Yeah, and I also want you to go ahead and do these math calculations. It's really important.
Oh no. Can I use my calc?
No calculators.
Well, I can't. Excuse me.
Hang out,
Don't
Jackie.
worry, it's only going to cost you a couple $100 each minute you're taking here.
I think I'm going to go to trade school. I'm going to become a cement mixer operator. I can't.
Tag out, Jackie. Look. You're a good employee, but here, this is the cookie machine, and you're barfing into the cookie dough. You're just supposed to be working the dough, not barfing into it.
I'm adding a little. You're adding a little bit extra. It's just.
They don't want this. Is against health codes.
No one has to know. No.
I know, and I don't want to have to fire you, but
just give him a baker's dozen, an extra cookie. Give him an extra cookie. Baker's dozen. Give him an extra cookie. They'll appreciate.
You think we can bake this mess after you're barfing into it? Look. You're a good cookie maker. Just try not to be like barfing all the time.
No such thing as try. Either do or not do.
Oh, God, well, you're not doing. You gotta not do the barfing and do the cooking. Oh man, jeez. The assembly line. Look, it's
Wait,
faster.
taste it. Wait, taste
What?
it. It's delicious.
No, I'm not tasting that. Are you kidding? Oh my
Taste.
God. No.
Taste.
Gotta get faster. It's going. Oh my God, look, see? People are starting to come around. They're getting to notice that it's a problem. Oh God, look. Look. Here's what I suggest. Throw out this whole batch. Just walk away. Oh my God. They're getting nauseous just looking at your cookie batch. The other workers. How can I hide this? I can't
Cookies
hide
are my
this.
cookies are my life. They're my life. Don't.
I don't think you're gonna make it long. I think
All
you're
right.
gonna get fired by me.
Scene. Boy, this sunset reminds me of that cross-country trip we took. Do you remember that?
It was just so wonderful when we did that.
Yeah.
I love seeing all of these sunsets while we were going down and driving around.
Yeah. We were crazy when gas was 50 cents a gallon, weren't we?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were on the road all the time. I mean, it would be like, oh, well, it's a Tuesday night. Time to get going because
All
we're
the
done
time.
with work.
Right. You just said you would just. I mean, it was before phones. You would just stick your hand out the window, and I would be there in 30 seconds, and we'd be on the road.
Well, what else would we be doing? Come on.
We were.
And sometimes it
young
was
and
like, well,
crazy.
why bother going to work? Let's just take off. I'd throw the bikes on the back of the car and, we would just go down the freeway and just see where we ended up. Remember, we ended up in the mountains that one time and we had to go buy hiking shoes?
Remember the one time we didn't know where we were, and then we asked someone and they said Mississippi, and we thought we were going to Montana?
I know. And remember that time I thought we were heading to California and somehow we ended up in Maine?
Yeah.
It was just like so crazy. I mean, it was like, okay, maybe we'll turn left, maybe we'll turn right. And neither of us felt like reading a map. Come on. Why should we follow directions from anyone?
If it hadn't been for Canadian customs, we'd be in the Arctic Circle by now.
And how about the Mexican customs? That one time I went ahead and thought we were going to cross the border.
Whoa, that's triggering. I'm sorry. I don't even want to think about that one.
It was a scary experience when they had that stop and thought we had some people in the back of the car.
Yes. And then we did. Remember, they went and had us open the trunk.
And there was no way we wanted them to see them. And we're like, no, not quite us. After all, we never did anything wrong.
Where did we find those people anyways?
Crossing the border.
Oh, that's right. They told us they could give us directions to this really cool beach.
Yeah, and they told us they had some good food and could make some good guacamole. It was really a cool thing.
That reminds me, I'm kind of starved. You want to go for a ride?
I am too. I think it's time to go grab some food.
Yeah, I'll meet you at the car.
Awesome. Let's get out of here.
Ma'am, this is White Castle, not the White House. I think you're in the wrong place.
You mean I'm not even going to see President Biden here?
Not unless he's feeling a little peckish and comes in, but no, this is.
But it says White Castle. Like the White House is kind of like a castle.
I'm sure in your mind it is, but it's very, very different, man. This is, we're in New Hampshire. We're not even anywhere near the White House.
Oh, I thought this was like his Camp David.
No, but if you're hungry, maybe we have some really great little hamburgers, little tiny hamburgers. If you like them with onion in it, you might want to order some if you would take some.
That sounds great with a little bit of onion. Now this is done by the White House chef, right?
The White Castle, I wouldn't call him a chef. I barely even call him a cook. I mean, he can flip a burger if persuaded, but no, but you get six of them, and you'll really enjoy them. Maybe when you're on your way to Washington, D.C. or wherever you think you're going, this would sustain you.
6 little ones, all for me, like a half a dozen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. This sounds really, really good. I mean, and I can't believe you're serving it to me, a mere citizen. But are there any kind of laws built in with it, or any kind of information about how to pass the laws? Or
I mean, the only requirement here is that you clean up after yourself and throw your things away, and that would be nice. It would be helpful to us. I just is that
the Constitution though?
we barely follow health code violate things here. I mean,
Tag out Jude. Tag out Jude. Wait a minute, you're telling me I drove all the way to Kansas and you ain't got no lobsters?
no, I think you really should check your GPS. First of all, this is a sheep farm. I don't know why you would even think there would be anything like a lobster here.
You got plenty of room. What'd you do with all the lobsters? You ate them all already, didn't you?
No. This is I'm a simple sheep farmer. A simple sheep farmer. Do not expect any lobsters here. Sheep. I got sheep. I'll even give you one. Anything to get you out of here. Just go that way.
I would be damned. I'm not moving anywhere because I've heard about you Kansas farmers. You hide your lobsters. You tell people you ain't got none, and it ain't right. I tell you, it ain't right.
You caught me. Yep, you did. I've got so many lobsters. Come this way. Just come into the barn here. That's where all of our.
You gotta stand up for yourself in this country. I tell you. Yeah,
just take.
Okay, all right, I'm coming.
Drive your car right into the barn. Yep.
Thank you. Now that's the Kansas sheep farmer hospitality I've heard about.
Hello, who's this?
Shh. People looking for lobsters.
Well, you found one. Who's this? Is he my dinner? I am getting hungry,
I know. The billboard is luring them in now. Yeah, we're gonna chop them up and throw them in to you.
Yeah, okay. Grind them fine this time, okay. I'm kind of getting got a tummy ache from the fricassee the other night.
Do we have to boil it first? Do we have to drop it in the water?
Did you just get closer? Just get to know your.
What did he say?
Nothing. Get really close to your lobster. Get to know because you really what you want to. Yeah.
Damn, they's ugly, ain't they? Boy, how do you eat something that ugly?
I think that's what the lobster is saying right now.
Yeah, my 8 little. Did somebody say something? Oh. Yeah. Well, I just see you as being someone here in Nassau who should know what they're doing and not be so confused all the time.
I know, I'm sorry. I got my degree, but it was in, I know they thought it was in physics, but just phys ed, sorry.
Well, but I really like you as a person. I want you to be able to work here. But I do need you to figure out how this spaceship's going to follow this pathway. I mean, that's important.
It is important, and I'm trying to figure it out, boss. I appreciate the job, and I don't know. I kind of threw a javelin to see, and I can throw some more, to see what the trajectory might be. I'm good at
that might work. So just tell them you're practicing, because I really do like you and want to make sure you stay in a job here. But when my boss is coming through, we do need you to look competent.
Look competent. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't wear my boxing gloves,
You're doing this because you're trying to figure out the trajectories. I mean, after all, that's a good way to fly a rocket is by throwing things. Come on.
Right,
I guess it's as good as anything.
Sure. Like that, right? Oh, you want the underhanded?
I caught it. Oh my gosh. You figured out how to get it to me so I could catch it. That was a really good thing. I mean, can we try that again?
Yeah. I'll do overhand again.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
Well, no, that didn't quite work that time.
Sorry. Researchers kind of are a little.
Yeah.
It was
a little hard.
Sorry about that, researcher.
We do have to get back to this work thing and how we're going to get this through and figure out, because I just can't have you looking confused here.
Right. I will look like as if I understand everything. E
Yeah.
equals MC squared, 4R, 3R, 7, 2,
Good,
4.
good, good. So you got it down. I'm glad you got it down. Okay. Right, right, right. And when he shows you these weird math equations, just tell him you got to figure it out.
Okay, I'll
So
do
if he gives you like 1 + 1, you just say, I got to think about it and figure it out.
think about it. Well, what about this faucet here? Jeez. Oh, crap.
This confusion really is an issue here. Say that you're doing that faucet in order to figure out the flow of water for when the rocket is descending. We just have to figure out the right terms here.
Okay, okay. No, I can do it. I really
Take out
can.
Jackie. Take out Jackie. Mom, so you're going to tell me about the birds and bees, about how sex.
Yes, I know exactly how sex works. There's creatures and they are, I don't know, they go and they walk along the water and then something happens and then they have babies.
That, I'm so innocent, Mom. I don't really know much, but that doesn't look like the way it happens in the movies. Usually there's music and candles and I don't remember,
Yeah, there's, sorry, what? Music and candles and
candles. Well, that creatures doesn't sound very biologically correct to me.
yeah. Well, I've been studying up on it, and I think it has to do with something about the birds, right? Because there's birds, and then they fly around, and then all of a sudden their wings get in, and then all of a sudden, pretty soon, you're getting eggs for breakfast.
I thought birds and bees was just kind of like an expression. I don't think that's kind of, somebody kind of told me a little bit about it, and that doesn't sound like that.
You don't think that's it? They just fly around. You don't think? Okay,
for more.
I got it. What?
I was just hoping, Mom, that you would give me like the correct terms and things so that if I'm not planning on having sex for a long time, but in case.
Right, but I gotta say, even though I'll work on it and I have some ideas, but I am a really good cook, and if you try these cookies, I have a feeling everything will make sense.
Jude.
Well, how did you even make me? This is.
Yes. So welcome to the OBGYN office. I mean, how did you not know how you got pregnant? Didn't anyone ever tell you about how sex works and how to have babies?
No, my mother just told me something about creatures and things and birds and bees and so I went into the botanical garden at some point and it was during Halloween, so there was creatures in there, but I didn't.
You think that's how you got pregnant?
It could have been, how they do that. They make that. I mean, I'm 32. It seemed like about time to get pregnant, but
yeah,
there was actually it could have been this guy who was kind of dressed up like Dracula.
Yeah. Hey, we're the Upside Down Players. And individually we are
Gerald from Milford, Pennsylvania.
Holly from Atlanta.
John from Maine.
Jude outside Seattle.
And Jackie from the Detroit metro area. And collectively, we are the Upside Down Players, coached by Adam Colley. And I am asking you guys to stay right on because we have another group coming up, Ramon on Sundays.
Thank you, Jackie. Hey, listen, everybody, the festival's coming up the 3rd to the 9th of October in Ferry Beach, Maine, and we have some oceanside rooms still available. It's all inclusive. That's right. That's okay. You've got a cabin. All right. So anyway, join us. It's going to be so much fun. See you next week. They'll be back.